Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Know It in 5 Minutes. Today, we're going to talk about solar flares and what happened in Australia and East Asia last February 6th. Let's dive in. A solar flare manifests as a concentrated burst of electromagnetic radiation within the sun's atmosphere, typically occurring in active regions. While frequently associated with phenomena like coronal mass ejections and solar particle events, not every flare is accompanied by these events. The frequency of solar flares fluctuates in accordance with the 11-year solar cycle. Solar flares are believed to happen when the sun's atmosphere releases stored magnetic energy, causing charged particles in the plasma surrounding it to accelerate. This process leads to the emission of electromagnetic radiation across a wide range of the electromagnetic spectrum. The upper atmosphere of Earth, especially the ionosphere, absorbs high-energy electromagnetic radiation emitted by solar flares, preventing it from reaching the surface. This absorption can momentarily elevate the ionization levels of the ionosphere, potentially disrupting shortwave radio communication. Forecasting solar flares remains a dynamically studied field of research. What happened in Australia? Australia experienced an intense solar event on February 6th, as reported. During the early hours of that day, a powerful M4-class solar explosion was unleashed by a sunspot. The extreme ultraviolet radiation emitted by the solar flare ionized the upper layers of Earth's atmosphere, leading to a shortwave radio blackout across the country. Following the peak intensity of the solar flare, ham radio users and maritime operators in Australia encountered signal loss below 30 MHz for approximately an hour. Although the coronal mass ejection associated with the event was not directly observed in the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, SOHO coronagraphs, evidence of its occurrence was provided by the U.S. Air Force, which reported a Type 2 radio burst. The sunspot responsible for the event, AR-3575, exhibits a complex beta-gamma-delta magnetic field configuration, suggesting the potential for even more potent X-class solar flares in the future. This event also indicated the presence of shock waves at the leading edge of the coronal mass ejection, raising concerns about potential impacts on Earth. Is another solar storm expected to occur? According to forecasters at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, there is a 25% chance of such an event occurring on any given day. With the sun nearing the peak of its 11-year solar cycle, maximum sunspot activity is expected in 2025. In December 2023, a NASA telescope captured the largest solar flare in years, which caused temporary radio communication disruptions on Earth. This event involved a significant solar flare accompanied by a massive radio burst, resulting in 2 hours of radio interference in parts of the U.S. and other sunlit regions worldwide. Scientists noted that it was the most substantial flare observed since 2017, with the radio burst affecting even higher frequencies. Do solar flares have an impact on the entire Earth? Solar flares generate high-energy particles and radiation which pose a threat to living organisms. Nevertheless, the Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere provide effective shielding on the planet's surface, mitigating the impacts of solar flares. Thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Your support means the world to us. If you enjoyed the content, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions help me continue creating content like this. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Let's keep this community growing together.